Hello and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo. We're back in our Northern Wilds franchise zoo, and today we're hopefully gonna finish off the habitat for our wolves if they don't find a way to get out of here. I fear that they are going to, but whatever. Also, our pronghorn antelopes are about to have offspring, so that's good. It's my mouse. The snow is not helping. First, I'm going to quickly finish off the habitat walls here. Sort of. I could actually one more there. There we go. That is not straight, is it? Maybe, I don't know. And then obviously like yeah, sure, whatever. I need a new mouse. I definitely need a new mouse. I'm just gonna, place a couple of these to sort of limit the amount of space our wolves are going to have. Hopefully. Not quite sure how well that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Is this, Oh, I suspected that. Good to know that I was correct. Okay, well, some of our antelopes are dying. That's normal. Like, once your animals reach a certain age, they are going to die. How nature works. Gotta live with it. Which one died? Kiana. Oh, you're pretty young though. Died at 9? Do they only get that a bit older, surely? 11 years. Okay. Okay. Yeah, in that case, that's pretty normal. Sadly. I'm used to like animals that have long lifespans. Because some animals do have like elephants, tortoises, the usual. What did I just do? I don't know. But yeah, obviously there's going to be some that don't have very long lifespans. This is so not straight. Why can I not build straight lines? Why am I so incompetent? Is this... Yeah, okay, this is going to work out. I hope. It's not even whether I placed him like this or not, it's just the fact that this is not gonna... might be a 90-degree angle. We'll see. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, I'm currently approaching my finals, so as always, if there is some... if there isn't a video every other day, I would like to apologize. But I sort of have to focus on studying at the moment. So, yeah. No, don't do that. Don't do that game. Down. Let's see, is this gonna work? Oh, that should work. And we just connect these. I don't know what I'm gonna do here yet. I wanted to do like a sort of wolf-based sort of like statue thingy, but we'll have to figure out how to do that. We're gonna place our habitat gate. Close enough. And you can just go, for those of you who don't know, you can go and turn this into null barriers as well. No, not glass, null. No. No. And then you can just take your wooden bits and move them as close to the gate as possible to block it off. I don't think the wolves can get through there. It's gonna look a little odd. But who cares, right? And then just take this and... Okay, I can't do that. That was optimistic. Obviously it's not gonna work, and then we're just gonna quickly go... Nope, a little longer. Now, as always, with null barriers, you want to make sure that you actually place them on the outermost area of your habitat so that the animal can't accidentally run into the barrier. That would be quite annoying because then it's going to be like, oh, we have detected someone who ran out of the habitat, but they're actually in the fence. They're just, like within the fence, they're just outside of your barrier. The game's pretty picky there, so if you work with this, always keep that in mind. Why is this habitat so big? Why did I make it so big? Would have just made a small habitat. No one would have cared. That was stupid. Go back. I mean, look at how big this thing is. This is 4,900 square meters. This could still not fit a polar bear. I do want to tell you guys a funny story. YouTube would block my ad revenue for this, but I don't have ad revenue, so I can say it. In my country, they're measuring the safety distance for COVID in elephants, in baby elephants, for some reason. So everyone is like, keep the distance of one baby elephant, and this just sort of reminded me of that. Because I'm measuring everything in ice bears. Polar bears. We call them ice bears here. So that's why I'm confused, but they're polar bears. And yeah, we measure our safety distance in baby elephants. One baby elephant, which is a stupid way to ensure that you're far away enough from someone. Like, what is one baby elephant? Well, anyways, that's how we do it. Just gonna get all of our wolves in here. As you can see, we have a lot of young wolves. A lot of baby pups. So, come on. Gonna have to take care of those as well. And a few adults. Some of these adults might actually be from the same family, but we're gonna have to check that ones are they're all in the habitat because I don't remember. Come on. Come on. Hello? Hello? Yeah, the trading post is not our best friend. Okay, so now that some wolves are in here, let's just see if they can get out real quick. Yeah, they can. Okay, well this I don't care about. This here is most likely just because of the way I placed the null barrier. See, let me just fix that real quick. This can happen. Sometimes, on occasion, when the game doesn't like you. And then like the moment you fix the null barrier, it goes back to normal. Yep. So now it should acknowledge this as the new habitat, and yeah, see, like that's almost gone. And then over here, it says that it can. It's a walkable escape point. Was this a walkable escape point? Well, where were you going to go? Like, genuinely, where were you going to go? Just jump off the ledge. I don't think they're gonna jump off the ledge. I genuinely do not believe that they're gonna do that. I mean, if it happens, we're gonna have to fix it, but I do not see my wolves jumping off that ledge. I don't think I have wolves that dislike living so much that they're gonna jump. I don't think so. So, all of them in here. Move. Move. All of them in here. Ah, yes. Trading post and franchise. That's a thing. Come on, go down. There are mice. Nice name. If only they had like good genes, I'd be a lot happier, but their genetics aren't that good. Stats. Oh, whatever. Now we're gonna research our timber wolves. Oh look, it's the baby. Yeah, way too much long grass, so this should be mostly soil. They don't need snow. For those of you who may not be aware of that, they don't need snow, but you can have snow. Which is the case with a lot of species. Like, some of them will essentially demand snow. Some of them are more like, oh yeah, like snow would be cool, but we can live without it. Right. We're gonna do some rock around here. Obviously, mostly because we've already got rocks, so we're gonna try to blend those in a little bit with some terrain paint. Also, we're gonna try to blend in the fact that this is sort of like a cave, right? Oh, so they can jump out there? Oh no, the fence is just broken. I see the issue. Yeah, so this is what happens when you have a researcher and they keep on researching and you don't tell them to stop researching or to repair anything. They will not repair it. And your animals just run away because the fence is literally broken. Oh well. Now I'm just gonna apply some terrain paint to make this whole place look a little more realistically like what it is. The cave. Right, like there's all grass in a cave. Having grass in a cave would be really, really weird, so gotta get that. And then okay. There's still a little bit too much long grass. I can't even tell where. Here? This? No. Sometimes your animals are oddly picky towards like these small things, like half a millimeter of grass, right? There we go. Okay. So now it's gonna snow. They're going to be okay with that. They don't care. Thankfully. Quickly get out our timber wolf habitat enrichment and not enrichment items. We've got a food tray. I'm actually gonna place that in their shelter. There we go. And we're gonna put some bedding in here. I don't know if there would actually be bedding in here. I mean, in real life there obviously wouldn't be. But let's just assume that for the sake of this zoo, we are placing some. You know, why not? Yep, there we go. That should make this place a little more comfortable. I'm also gonna add a water pipe just in here. You know, in case they don't want to leave the place. Yeah, I don't think we have any siblings in here, do we? Parents, 2 children. Okay, unknown. Unknown, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So this is our wolf pack. There's going to be 1 alpha and the 1 alpha male and 1 alpha female, and those are the ones that are going to be breeding, mating, whatever you want to call it. So just keep that in mind. If you have wolves, you can buy like a bunch, but only 2 of them are actually going to be mating. So only 2 of them are going to affect your gene pool. And if you're... Fine, I'll fix it. And if you're unlucky, that may be some with low stats. So that's something you have to be sort of aware of, I suppose. Yeah, and if you dare to jump over there, like... I mean, that one makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna erase that stone up. Up there. No, they shouldn't be able to jump off it anymore. Like, I mean, for the baby wolves, there's a lot more, but I don't think they're gonna jump down from there. Like, why would they? I don't have wolves that are gonna jump off there. Everything's gonna be fine. No, but yeah, as I said, only 2 of them are actually gonna care about that. Only 2 are going to be affecting your genetic pool of, you know. So if you get like 2 really low stat animals and you're unlucky, those will be in charge of your gene pool. So yeah, got to be a little careful with that. I'm gonna do like a wolf statue there if I can. People are still gonna stare at it, but I'm gonna put up some education boards, and there's no power. Of course there's no power. Why would there be power here after all? Is the water being cleansed at least? Yeah. Cleaned. Holy cleansing of the water. You're gonna jump. If you jump, I'm kicking you. Do not jump. I think the main issue is that like the glass barrier is here, and they can technically speaking walk around the glass barrier. The easiest way to avoid anything like that is to literally just pick your invisible barrier here, say goodbye, and pull it around like this, making sure that it's in front of the actual area. So like these. Connected now, yeah. You're going to lead this one. Connect these so that they're connected. Are they connected? Is this one barrier now? Barrier, yeah. And then the same issue shouldn't arise anymore because the game shouldn't find these, like, shouldn't consider these little bits as out of bounds. Stop moving, please. Thank you. See, they can climb these rocks, but they won't jump off. So that's good. Someone please take this poor wolf back inside. Please. I'm having them researched right now. And in the meantime, we're gonna go and decorate. Now I'm actually gonna start with some rocks because I can. Because we all love rocks, right? I know, rocks are great. But I'm gonna start with them. Because this is gonna be more of a like mountainy terrain area, obviously, since that's what we're going for here. So rocks are actually gonna play a certain role. If we don't have rocks, it's gonna look weird. I mean, if I do the rocks wrong, it's also gonna look weird. so we gotta be careful. It works, it's a lot easier in cases like these, you know, like where it's not snowing. Snow does make it a lot more difficult. I want some bits like this so that the wolves can sort of walk out onto the water. Some animals do that. I'm not sure whether the wolves are gonna do it. We'll see. But yeah, just like a little bit of stone around the waterfront. That's what I usually use to just create a more natural effect. It may not always look the most natural, but I like it that way. Even if it's just like little stone bits peeking out or something. Because you usually always have rocks somewhere next to the waterfronts, right? Because they are there because of the water. That's sort of how this works. I think we had to learn it in like biology and geography and then somewhere else. The region I'm from is very, very proud of its water, apparently. So we learn a lot about rivers and lakes and how all of that is created and why all of that exists. It's quite funny. But yeah. At the very least, it means that I'm good at building somewhat authentic rivers in Planet Zoo. I'm not gonna complain. Imagine walking up to your teacher and being like, yo, thanks for teaching me about that. Now I can build good rivers in a video game. But yeah, that was quite fun. We had a fair amount of excursions, like where we just went to a river and then sat next to the river and then discussed why the river was flowing the way it was flowing. Some people might have considered that like weird philosophical stuff. It wasn't. We were literally just talking about the geographical idea of why that river was flowing the way it was. Okay, here I'm gonna have to be a little more careful because we're close to the fence. And like I don't wanna have a lot of stuff that sticks out of the fence, and I also don't want the animals to get out via the fence, so it's gonna be a little more difficult. But I do still want stones. You know, I already started. Gotta finish it, there we go. And then you can sort of like, if you want to, take some rocks and have them like peeking out and about around your cave in this case. To give it once again a more natural feel. I always find building caves to be ridiculously difficult because of this. Like, you're just pushing so much stuff around, right? And you're sort of expecting it to look natural at the end of it, but nature didn't stack 1,000 rocks on top of each other. That's not really how it went. No, back, I need you. Thank you. So it's always a little weird for me when I try to like build somewhat realistic looking rock foundations or whatever. Foundations, rock formations. Brain, please. Please do language properly. But yeah, I'm trying to give this more of a sort of forest with a lot of stones feeling. And then we're gonna add trees. But since we're using like rocks to support the outside and everything, I'm gonna make sure that I have a fair amount of them actually in the main habitat. Okay, there we go, that looks okay. Why are you guys always indoors? Is it because it's raining? Is it because you have too much space? Which is it? Which one of you are the alphas? Timbre and he hasn't bonded with any of the females yet. Well, these two should be bonding, Maple and Timbre. So if we look into genetics and then compare Maple with Timbre? Embrace? I guess. That looks okay. It's not bad. You are Embrace, right? Yeah. Why did I read Timbre? It's Embrace. Whatever. Now, what we're going to do next is we're actually going to take this path, for those of you who didn't know. Get the usual align to grid tool out, and the rains aren't even there. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. No worries, I get it. Okay, we're not gonna learn to grid again and... Really? Okay, different plan. Terrain. Add to surface. I would like all of this to be at one level, thank you. Not sure if that works, but I'm gonna try. Is it because of the rocks? I'm gonna assume that it's actually because of the rocks. Not because of my own incompetence. You know what? I don't care about the grid. I'm gonna make my own path. I hope you guys can't hear my computer. It is, for some reason, loudly whirring and very unhappy about the fact that I'm playing Planet Zoo. It should be used to me playing Planet Zoo, but no, this is nothing new game. I always play Planet Zoo. Way. Yeah, like I wanted people to be able to walk onto that. Like, you know what, let's do this a little different. I mean, here I have to stop using a grid anyways, because there is no way I'm gonna use a grid for this. There we go. But I'm just going to paths. Integrate, and then we're gonna do like little platforms here. Where visitors can actually walk up to the end. Wherever I can. It's just usually going to be these like 2x2 things. Where visitors can walk up to the cave. Look at the cave. Say hello to the animals. And then disappear again. Put up some education boards. 1, 2... Are people going to be angry at the fact that the education boards are like right in the view of the animal? Maybe. I don't know. There's no power here anyways, so I don't really care. Yeah, we're gonna have to put up like a little stop zone somewhere around here. But where? You see how nothing in the zoo is straight anymore? The problem when you try to work with straight lines and then you mess up once. Well, we do have our wolves. They're gonna get power afterwards. Who needs power? We need a way to figure out what animals... I mean, come on, if you don't know that these are wolves, then why are you even here? Like, you should know what wolves are. You should not need a zoo's education board to tell you that wolves are wolves. I'm gonna stick to that. And if my visitors need education boards to tell me that wolves are wolves, then maybe they just... maybe they're at the wrong zoo. I don't know. The zoo will not inform them of the fact that wolves are wolves. Never forget to place down donation pins. Okay. Study. Oh, our first female. How are your stats? They're okay. Come on here. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Come on. Come on, I need you into the trade center. They're all male again. No, Sharonita. She's female. And she has good stats. This may be it. Stop fighting, dudes. Which one of you is the baby? You. Goodbye, James. You are released into the wild. Yeah, they're all old, so most of them won't have any more offspring, but I think I'm keeping my female offspring once they've matured, and then I'm gonna get a new male for them. Seems like we don't have enough food within one, they call them food tablet? Tray. I'm gonna place a second one. You can normally tell that's the case when they leave food in front of the habitat. So yeah, actually I'm gonna leave it here now. I don't want to make really long episodes. Like, I get that you guys enjoy them, but I also have to sort of manage actually having episodes every other day. So that's a little complicated at the moment. I'm very sorry. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right here. Actually gonna take a screenshot real quick. if it works, I don't know. There we go. You guys once again cannot see this. There was one episode where you could see it, now you can't. I'm using NVIDIA, so GeForce Now, right? The GeForce Now NVIDIA software that allows you to take pictures. And it allows you to put filters on it, choose the resolution, everything. It's cool. And that's what I use for screenshots, in case anyone wants to know that. But yeah, that's it for today. As always, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you liked watching me play Stones all day. And I hope I'll see you again in the next episode. Bye!